Yo, 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 King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, make sure you click that link in the description. I have that octopus sea moss gold. Everybody's online asking, I need more octopus, I need more octopus. That octopus sea moss gold, I call it octopus gold, being as though it has the 92 of the 102 minerals. Then it has a few extra honorable properties that can help save your mindset as well as your physical well-being when it comes down to your health. Now, this is raw. Make sure you click the link in the bio to get that also at King Earner or Size Polish. But more than anything, get your gel. You don't got to worry about soaking this. You get the gel, you just scoop, put it in a blender, get your favorite fruit, your favorite vegetable, and go in. Now, everybody's trying to get an updated on the AR-AB trial. Now, we understand at the end of the day, individuals such as ourselves, we do not go into things that don't make no sense or things that are added to the trial. First of all, let's get this understood. It's supposed to be a public trial. It's not that much public that's allowed in the trial. So, to me, all fairness, a trial should be able to be public all the way, 100%. Because believe me, if a police officer was shot, right, you know what happened. You know what happened. That courtroom would be filled with 2, 3, 4 police districts. Nonetheless, it is what it is. These brothers believe in a lawsuit panel with the island, and that's who's going to bring them out of it. Now, we already know mullahs, shadi, boogs, everybody has taken, their time. They have time. Mullahs has 10 years. Shadi has 12 years. Boog have close to like 15. Whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, these individuals are young, intelligent men, and they're going to come home and rebuild what others would say they once destroyed. I don't really call selling clothes and entertainment something negative. And we all know if you're in a serious jam and you know the type of people that they are downtown, you better sometime and just say, you know what? Hey, it makes more sense than me going all the way through this, wasting money on a lawyer, and guess what? You get booked in based off of people saying he had a hoodie on, dark skin with a beard, oh, they're Muslim. To intervene that, it's like, man, get me out of the way and I do my time and come home and be a better person. This message tonight is deeper than my usual messages. I have to hurry up because I got a lot of things going on and I just want to make sure people get their CMOS and everything that they need on time. But youngins, I repeat today, this is the only day that you may hear me say this because it's always a different message. But if you are into music, if you have a nice music group too that you know and you see potential on it, you can be acceptive to fans. You cannot, I repeat, sit around and accept fans because you know what? Some fans are obsessed with you wholeheartedly. And from my opinion, from what I see, everybody has been online saying about the guy, Dante Stewart or whatever the case, testifying against him. But what I see an individual who is obsessed, beyond obsessed, and would do anything to lie on anybody because of the type of individual he is. It's sad, very, very sad, when a person has to sit there and listen to someone lie because I'm pretty sure that people will take some of these lies in the wrong fashion and believe them until the defense cross-examine. And a lot of people just wasn't there for the cross-examine. And you may have not seen certain things, but I'm telling you guys, this plain and simple, that our youth is destroyed. Our youth are beginning to follow the whole Apple thing. I'm telling the youth today, do not honor that lifestyle. Just as well you want to be negative in the streets, you want to make sure that you do not involve yourself in doing crimes, getting locked up, and bringing down the individuals that have nothing to do with it. all because you're in a jam. So you associated with Jim, Harry, Mary, Carrie. And what ends up happening is somebody gets jealous because you're giving too much friendship, you're giving too much love. You may, especially a rap artist or something or a musician, oh, soon as I get his music first, man. He sent it to me right from his email after he dropped it. Look, that's my man. That's my man. Look, listen to this song. Oh, y'all is jamming. Yeah, that's my man. And my man, we do this, we do that. Fans would take your music, young men, and put you as an evil guy, because in your music you're rapping about our culture, entertainment, the struggle, violence. Because when you rap about violence, to me, I feel like you're giving the youth knowledge, and that parent should be able to tell that child, listen, you heard what he just said? Do not do it. No one's glorifying it. We're speaking of our culture. It's not our fault that this is our culture. Every nationality have a culture that they are attached to. And because these young men are attached to a platform that speaks entertainment and music, they want to twist it up. And what ends up happening is people will believe these lies. People will take you away from your family only to put you in prison and say, ha ha, I'm mad because that single that he done, it would look like it might went to World Star. Or on SoundCloud it done this. Or if it's MTV, it just went on the videos. People will find anything to bring you down from where you at. So don't choose crime at all, period. When you got individuals like these brothers here who changed their lives years ago and been targeted all because of their music for ages. Now imagine you being targeted about what? About your culture. You would be upset. You might put in a couple of lawsuits because you're like, I can wear my hat to the backwards. I can wear it back. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me a negative individual. I can have a beard. That doesn't make me negative. I can say stop recycling crime, and I don't honor anything that has to do with a person becoming an informant to anything that they have admitted to. Like if I go somewhere and I admit, yeah, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that, and done this. There's no way you can accept what I say because it's obviously I'm a criminal also. But today's society, when it comes down to stop recycling crime, individuals will recycle it and not even dig that they're recycling. And recycling means going back and forth, continuing crime over and over. When you have individuals in the streets that do negative and then they're able to testify and claim negativity on other people, it should be striked, because at the end of the day, if I was on trial and I wanted to defend myself, I could not get on the stand because of my past record. It would be a thing where as though they look at me like, yo, you're a liar because you was a criminal at a time. So at the end of the day, a criminal is being used to lie on individuals based off of them wanting to be fans and protected to those who they look up to. And it's sad because I was looking at the young man and my heart broke. You know what my heart broke about? Our youth parents. They're not teaching their children to understand that you can't lie for no apparent reason. You can't just lie and put things on people only to make yourself look like it's excusable. No crime is excusable. No wrong is excusable. But I can say this to an individual that does the wrong, accept their responsibility, because they have that as, the feds have that on their chart also. You can accept your responsibility without being a rat and come down 3 times on the graph where you won't go as high in numbers in your time. Yeah. So at the end of the day, stay focused, youngins. Stay off the streets, and I'm telling you guys now, do not antagonize these rats. Do not go at them in an aggressive way to harm them. Do not do anything to any of these government cooperating witnesses neither. Don't do nothing to any of them. Don't even think negative. You know what you do? You keep doing the positive things in life, and you say, I might have was told on, but guess what? I am a better man because of this dishonorable kitten putting me in a bad position of saying I done something. I got a chance to save my life. And guess what? When you come home, oh, that informant, those rats, those CIs, they'll be all running around still doing crime while you have changed your life and while you continue to graduate and get your possession of things you can keep. You don't have to worry about the government taking it from you if you're going in the right direction. You don't have to worry about this rat lying on you if you keep them away out of the arena that you're in. Stop letting them fans around. Those fans will lock you up and throw away the key based off of your music. Come on, y'all. Stop accepting these kids. They will meow their way to a picture, to any type of negativity, and you will be somewhere like, damn, how did I get in this position by letting a fan get close? Just saying hello and goodbye. Nothing negative. I'm praying and I'm offering dua for the men, especially ARAB. I've never known him to do nothing negative. I never heard of him doing anything negative. I heard his music, and his music helps the culture understand who he is as a person at a time when he was younger. But when you mention about, like you mentioned superhero things, people, you got people that'll say, I'll shoot a missile to the air if you cook at me and you got fear. That doesn't mean that person's going to shoot a missile in the air. He could be speaking of, I'm shooting, I'm doing my thing, it goes in the air, and when it come back down, listen, I don't got nothing to fear, whatever. It does not mean what a person want to dissect it and make it. You have to understand this just as well as I do. The Sixth Amendment right, the Fifth Amendment right, all these civil rights that we have, let's go down a line of numbers, and none of us are applying them. You know why? We're more fear of going to jail and not being able to go to college or let these people cross us and lock us up. No, fight back. All of these children out here are pleading life to homicides. These children are really throwing their lives away, and a lot of them are probably innocent. But because they fear the aggression of the white man, the slave master mentality, they give in to becoming a part of whatever the slave master has going on. And putting away your own people has been this since the beginning of time. But I'm King Erna, and guess what? I speak positivity, and I'm able to speak because anything public I can speak on. I'm able to go into how this happened and how that happened because it's public records. And guess what? Anything that's not public records, I shouldn't have a knowledge of. You know why? Because I am not a government official. I would never, ever be on that other side because at the end of the day, I now stand in a middle lane that has nothing to do with negativity or anything that has to do with dealing with those kind of individuals that are just locking up individuals based off lies. Let's continue to work hard, youngins. And remember, take my word to advice. If you got a nice little team and y'all rapping, man, make sure cameras stay on